I didn't leave it.
Who is that?
Devontae Williams.
There you go, Devontae.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I got in. I guess I'm supposed to not be in.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Everyone mute your devices for me. Okay. 36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no smoking, no gum chewing, no drinking, no driving or riding in a vehicle, no laying down or lounging. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface so that your face may be seen on screen. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. All right. When I call your name, you can unmute yourself at that point in time and I'll handle your matter, okay? Derek Williams?
yes, here.
All right, I'm gonna call your case first. You ready, Miss Sandy?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Derek Williams. This is ticket number 7347765. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Also calling ticket number 7347766. 1 count of excessive noise from motor vehicle loud radio amplifier. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P 81745, on behalf of Mr. Derek Williams, who is present and consents to proceeding via Zoom. Mr. Williams, would you state your name for the record?
Derek Williams.
Mr.
Your Honor, for
Hold on. Devontae Williams, could you please turn your phone camera off? I do not want to see you participating in the activities of your work. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm sorry, attorney.
No problem. For the purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, a client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, my client would like to set this matter for a pretrial conference. He says he has documentation that he would like to present at that time.
All right. Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. My pretrial dates aren't until June. Is that going to be enough time for you?
Yes,
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of June the 1st, 2022. That is going to be at 8:30 a.m. It's the same Zoom number that you're using right now. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And if you don't have anything else, that concludes this hearing, okay?
okay.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Ms. Vera Waller?
I'm right here.
Okay, Vera, you sit down. You got to sit up, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. I just been waiting all day. Like,
You know what? I've been working all day too. It's fun. Listen, at least you don't have to come physically down to the courthouse. Just because you imagine waiting all day at the courthouse. You muted yourself somehow. You gotta unmute yourself, okay, ma'am?
I said I'd rather come down there.
No. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Vera Waller. This is ticket number P1275811. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while licensed not valid or improper license. Also calling ticket number P1275767. Count 1, 11 to 15 miles over coastal speed. Count 2, failed to yield to properly secure passenger child. Count 3, disregard signal red or amber. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P 81745, on behalf of Mr. Vera Waller, who is present via
No, you
Zoom.
mean
Ms. Waller?
Miss Waller, not Mr.
I said Ms. Vera Waller. I
Okay.
didn't say Mr. But Ms. Waller, would you state your name for the record, please?
Vera Waller.
Thank you. Your Honor, for the purpose of arraignment, my client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute.
This time the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf.
Your Honor, my client would like to accept the people's offer to resolve the matter today, and that is with a plea of responsible to the charge of failure to secure a passenger and responsible to disregarding a red signal, that charge to be reduced to blockading. The remaining matters, the remaining charges to be dismissed.
Okay, is that right, ma'am? You want to take advantage of the plea today?
Yes.
So please raise your right hand, okay?
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ms. Waller, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Prempeh in private
Yes,
about
I
your
did.
case.
Yes, I did.
Ms. Waller, you keep interrupting, okay?
I'm
Now,
so,
slow
I'm
down.
so sorry.
You've been taking a long time. You interrupted counsel while he was talking. I understand that it might have been a slip, and I understand, but you got to slow down just a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
And it's my understanding you want to take advantage of this offer today. I'm going to read from the ticket to establish a factual basis for this. Okay, Ms. Waller?
Okay.
All right. So on the date of November the 8th of 2021, in the area of Livernois and Federal Street in the city of Detroit, Ms. Waller was driving a Ford vehicle and did fail to properly secure a passenger, child, and also did block traffic. Satisfied, Attorney Prempeh?
So satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the charge of fail to properly secure a passenger, as well as the amended charge of blockading. I'm going to dismiss count one of that ticket ending in 5767, the speeding count 1, and I'm going to dismiss ticket P1275811 in its entirety. Ms. Waller, the fine for the blockading is $195, and the fine for failure to use properly secured child is $120.
Okay.
So typically, these are civil infractions. So you only have 14 days to pay. Is that gonna be enough time for you, ma'am?
Well, I just started a new job. I'm starting a new job in between like next week. So I need about like maybe like 30 days.
Okay, is that gonna, I'm gonna give you 60 days. You just started.
Okay, thank you.
Ready to explore? Let me make sure, I'm trying to make sure blockading is right. It's $195. $175, my bad. $175 for blockading. And $120 for the child. So it's $295 total, okay? But like I said, I'm gonna give you time, so I'm gonna give you until 4/25/22 to have that paid, okay?
Okay, thank you. My son's birthday is April 2nd. So he right here.
Hi, how are you doing?
Say hey.
All right, Ms. Waller. Well, good luck to you. And please let us know if you have some issues or you run into some issues with paying that so you don't get late fees, okay? Because we need you to have your license so you can make sure.
Yes, okay. Yes, have a good day.
You too. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Mr. Washington, Zaylen?
Yes.
All right, sir. I'm gonna call your matter now. This is the matter of the people versus Zaylen Washington. This is ticket number 737-109, one count of careless driving. Also calling case number 737-110, one count no operator's license on person, and one count operating uninsured motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P81745, on behalf of Mrs. Zaylen Washington, present via Zoom. Mr. Washington, would you please state your name for the record?
Zaylen Washington.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, my client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute.
time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, my client would like to accept the people's offer to resolve his matter today. And that is with a plea to the charge, responsible to the charge of careless driving, which is then to be amended to charge of speeding in a limited access zone, 60 and a 55. And the remaining two charges, driving while license never required and no insurance, to be dismissed.
Is that your understanding, Mr. Washington?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you want to take advantage of that?
Yes, please.
All right, if so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, Mr. Washington. Did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And he's informing me you want to take advantage of this plea. That means I'll read from the ticket, it's a plea of responsible, and then I'll assess a fine that's in accordance with that. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so on the date of September the 27th of 2021, in the area of westbound Martin Luther King and Cass in the city of Detroit, Mr. Washington was driving a Chevy vehicle and did do limited access going 60 and a 55-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, Attorney Prempeh?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there stipulation for probable cause and the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of limited access 60 and a 55-mile-per-hour zone and dismiss ticket number 737110 in its entirety. Mr. Washington, the fine for that is $125. Civil infractions usually are due within 14 days. Are you gonna be able to pay that in 14 days?
A month, yes, but the 2 weeks, no.
Okay, all right. I'll give you until March the 23rd of 2022 to have that paid, okay, Mr. Washington?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Washington.
Thank you. Have a blessed one.
You too, thank you.
Thank
All right. Karen Williams, Karan, is it Karan? Karen? Unmute yourself.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Hi, what is it?
Iron Williams. Oh,
Hi, okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kyron Williams. This is ticket number SP 11852-962. One count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 is drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. And count 1 of that ticket is drove while license suspended. Those tickets are currently in warrant status. Also calling ticket number P1209593. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ari Prempeh, P81745, on behalf of Mr. Kyron Williams, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, would you please state your name for the record?
Kyron Williams.
Your Honor, for the purpose of arraignment, my client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute. We respectfully request any cases or warrants be lifted.
At this time, the court is going to set aside any warrants that may be out here. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf in all matters on the docket today. How are we proceeding in this matter?
Your Honor, we'd like to set this matter for pretrial conference.
Is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial conference on the date of June the 1st, 2022. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And we'll see you back at that time, okay, sir?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sure the attorney gave you some information on stuff that you need to bring back for that court date, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Your bond is set at $0 personal, if I didn't already say so.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You do as well.
All right. And that's via Zoom, sir. Via Zoom. Same way you logged on. Darius Williams.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm good. How about yourself, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay. I can't complain. Complaining only makes it worse.
I understand. Sometimes that's how it is.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Darius Williams. This is ticket number Z808505. One count operating with a high VAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P 81745, on behalf of Mr. Darius Williams, present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, would you please state your name for the record?
Darius Williams.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, my client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding in this matter?
Your Honor, there's a issue with this matter. My client believes that he has already pleaded to the charge and is on probation for it. Can that be verified through the system?
Okay, let me see. Hold on one second. Sir, we only have that you pled to a blockading back in 2017. So we don't have that you pled to this one. Do you remember what court date that would have been?
Okay, well, I'll just take this head on then.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
If that is the case, again, my client has entered a plea of not guilty. We respectfully request this matter be set for a pretrial conference. And my client is respectfully requesting that an attorney be appointed.
No, look.
Did you want a moment to talk to him in private? Mr.
Yes,
Williams?
please. Yes, please.
Okay, he has to talk to one other person too, so let me finish up with Mr. Andre Williams and then I'll open up the breakout room.
I didn't speak with Mr. Andre Williams either, so both of them
What about
I need to
Suave?
speak with. Neither of them did I see in breakout rooms.
Okay. Neither of those.
So yes, I need breakout rooms for all three.
Okay, all right, we're gonna put them in breakout rooms then.
Are we in the breakout room?
No,
No, we're
not
not.
yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Judge, did you want Devontae Williams to go in also?
Yes, because he hasn't talked to any of those.
Okay, Mr. Williams, join three. Okay.
All right, ready to proceed, Your Honor.
All right. You ready, Miss Sandy? Okay. Devontae Williams, I'm gonna call your matter first.
I'm here.
All right. Yeah. Now calling the matter of the people versus Devontae Williams. This is ticket number P1272444. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, disregard signal red or amber. Also, I have in my presence UT 774-54411. This is one count of system making noise. It's probably disturbing. This one is in warrants.
Judge?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, we cannot hear you.
Can hear you.
Okay. All right. This matter, U ticket 774-54411 is in warrant status. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P81745, on behalf of Mr. Devontae Williams, present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, would you state your name for the record?
Devontae Williams.
Your Honor, for the purposes of arraignment, my client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute. Respectfully request that any warrants or capiouses be lifted.
At this time, the court is going to set aside any warrants that are out there and enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, my client wanted to accept the people's offer to resolve the matter that we are aware of, and that was to plead to the account of license number acquired, which was to be reduced to the improper plates and dismissal of the remaining 2 charges.
Want to take advantage of that offer today, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
All right, if so, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Say that one more time.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty? Are you making this guilty plea because you are guilty of what they said that you did?
Yes.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to plead at this time?
Yes.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 4th of 2021. Were you in the area of West McNichols and Sunderland Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that Chevy vehicle, did you not have insurance at the time?
I did. I just didn't have proof.
You didn't have proof of insurance. Did you never have your driver's license at that time?
I have Georgia's driver's license.
It's not the state of Michigan.
No.
Was your license for Georgia expired?
No, they said I couldn't. No, yes, my Georgia license were expired. Yes.
Okay, all right, that's all I need to know. All right, satisfied, Attorney Prunty?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for, well, the other two counts are civil infractions. So the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper place on count 1, dismiss count 2 and 3 of this particular ticket. As far as the U ticket, sir, that's open. What's your middle name?
Martell.
Okay, that's what I thought. Make sure it's the right date.
Cause I heard you say something about a sound sound.
Do you remember going to a Henry Ford High School way long ago?
What? Yeah.
Right. So let me tell you something, okay? Let's handle the rest of this matter. The ticket is going to be essentially dismissed, but let me tell you something. All right. On this particular matter, Mr. Williams, I think you're employed. I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $200. How long will it take you to pay that fine? 30 or 60 days?
Give me 30 days.
All right, I'll give you until March the 23rd, 2022 to take care of that ticket. Yes.
I can pay it online.
So let me tell you those. Yes, you can pay it online. You can physically come down to the court. You can do any of those things. This ticket is from May 10th of 2011. Okay? Yes, Mr. Williams, our tickets do not go away.
I went to jail for that.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I bonded out.
Okay, well, you never came back to court. So what ends up happening, it looks like you had a court date back in 2014 that you failed to appear for. So it's just been sitting out there. And thank God you didn't get pulled over because they will arrest you for this type of ticket. Okay, Mr. Williams? I don't know why they didn't on that day.
I'm 30 now. That was in 2011.
Okay. Whatever you did at the school, you disrupted a piece of the school, I'm sure.
Oh no, I actually didn't. Somebody used my name. I remember that. I remember that, but okay. I remember that.
All right. At this time, the court is going to dismiss you ticket 774-54411, the age of the ticket, Mr. Williams, okay? When you have court matters, regardless of what happens, hold on. First of all, you said you got arrested and went to jail for this matter. So I know you were involved and your face looked real surprised when I said that this ticket happened.
No, because I remember that. I remember when they when I got pulled over, I'm like, bro, it's 2018. What you mean?
Yep.
And I went to jail for that.
Away. Okay.
Okay. That's crazy.
Well, now it's dismissed, okay, Mr. Williams?
Thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Have a good day. Don't forget to pay the other ticket, okay, sir?
Thank you. You have a blessing too.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Andre Williams?
Yes, hello.
Hello. Now calling the matters of the people versus Andre Williams. Ticket number SP 1239185, count 1, improperly displayed dirty obscure plates. Case number SP 124937111, 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Case number SP 1239181, 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Case number SP 1249381, 1 count disregard signal red or amber. Case number SP 124938182, 1 count no receipt of registration. Also 3 additional state tickets. SP 1249371, 1 count improper plate. SP 1239185, 1 count defective or missing equipment. And case number SP 124938183, 1 count no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P 81745, on behalf of Mr. Andre Williams, present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, would you state your name for the record?
Andre Clifton Williams.
Thank you. For the purpose of arraignment, Your Honor, my client enters a plea of not guilty and otherwise stands mute. Respectfully request that any warrants be lifted.
All right, at this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. If there are any outstanding warrants, I will set those aside at this time. How are we proceeding, attorney?
Your Honor, my client would like to set these matters for pretrial conference.
All right, is that right, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial conference on the date of June the 1st. June the 1st, It's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. instead of this afternoon time. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. This will still be Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, Zoom back
Okay.
on that same time, okay?
Okay, you say June the 1st at 8:30?
That's right, sir. June 1st, 8:30 a.m. To write that down, if you need a moment, let me know. I'll let you write it down.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, your bond is at $0 personal on all of these matters. We'll see you back there, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Enjoy your day.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Now, recalling the matter of the people versus Darius Williams. This is ticket number Z808505, one count of operating with a high BAC. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Jabari Prempeh, P81745. On behalf of Mr. Darius Williams, present via Zoom. Mr. Williams, would you state your name for the record?
Darius Williams.
I believe we already entered a not guilty plea. Your Honor, my client would like to set this matter for a pretrial conference, and we're respectfully requesting the appointment of counsel.
I'm going to grant that, Mr. Williams. I'm going to make yours a little closer just because I want to make sure counsel is appointed to you in this matter. So I'm trying to find a pretrial date that's a little closer. Okay, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we're going to set this matter for March the 23rd, 2022. It's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. However, as a part of that bond, I'm going to make it that you attend AA meetings once a week, either via Zoom, like online, or in person. Mr. Williams,
You said attend what, Miss Your Honor?
it's called Alcoholic Anonymous, okay?
Okay.
Until you back from the bond I'm putting you on to see how it goes. I also need you to call the court because I need to get some personal information from you and I don't want it online. So I need to get like your phone number and your email address and your address, and I don't want that on YouTube Live. So can you take down the phone number for the court for me, please?
1 second, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm ready.
313
Uh-huh.
965 2293.
Okay.
Okay, right after we finish this hearing, please call the court. I need to get, like I said, your phone number, email address, and address, but I don't want that on YouTube for everyone to hear. So,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you so much.
No problem, ma'am. You have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
All right. All right, I think that's everybody.